live now.
We're live right now?
Yeah.
It's live right now.
People can hear.
What's up, guys? I got to tweet it. Oh, my God.
Wait a second. I mean, you're gonna have a second.
You sure we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Hey. I got to do my Game 3 shoutout notes.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, guys. Tough
How we
game.
doing? Tough one.
Rough one.
Not the best.
I wish we would have had more than one hit.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
More than one hit would have been
Would have
nice.
been fun.
One miracle run was kind of a miracle.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. I mean, I was in the bathroom for it, so
Yeah, it's true.
I should have just sat in the bathroom the whole game. Oh, not the expert. Big time YouTuber in the chat.
Hey, Drew.
Drew. What's up, Noah? What's up, Turbo?
I don't know. That game, that kind of stunk. I don't know. It sucks that we won 3 games. The offense never got going. It was cool. The pitching was great for all 3 games, but that was
Pitching's
kind of
been fantastic.
where it's been. I got to do my Game 3 notes.
Yeah, you tweet. I'll talk.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not me complaining, because you won't catch me doing it. But it would be nice for Lindor to wake up in April.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
Would be cool.
I'd take it. I'd be happy. I'd be pleased. First crash out of the season. I'm not crashing out, but it does suck that Lindor's like 0 for 12. I think at this point.
Over 12 or 0 for 11
I mean,
walk or something.
we know the bat takes
sack fly.
It takes forever for him to work it up the bat, but I don't know.
Conti also is pregnant. He's always hit bad when his wife is pregnant.
I mean, he's a gentleman.
Yeah, men don't hit when their wives are pregnant.
Unless you're Marcelo Zuna.
You have to focus on the home. Hey, oh.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, they didn't hit.
No.
Pitching was great. Griffin Canning looked
again.
really good. Griffin Canning looking as good as he did against the Astros, who historically have owned him, was a pleasant surprise. But everybody but Juan Soto basically hitting in this game stunk. We had, 2 hits? We have 2 hits? How many hits?
Second, he advanced and he scored in and out.
Yeah.
We didn't get a hit in the late innings. Vientos lined out to end the game. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not, again, I think you guys know we're not worried. We're not worried. This is not a worry. It's just, it would have been nice to see some runs. Really, at the end of the day, the fact that they're not able to get it going at the plate, a little frustrating, but I don't know, Lindor wasn't great. Vientos had some iffy at-bats. I will say this, and chat, you let me know if you agree or not. I think the at-bats today were not good. I do not think that they had good at-bats today, besides Soto, my bad.
That's the crazy thing about Soto. It's like
he just only takes good at-bats.
It's obvious that he's a guy who just doesn't get fucking colds because every single pitch is taken so seriously and there's so much importance taken on every single pitch.
He's taken one bad swing in 3 games?
And it was to end the game.
Yeah.
But it is very annoying about I don't know, it is also funny, we went into this entire offseason being we know the offense is going to be there. I really hope we get the pitching. Now we get fucking incredible pitching for 3 games. We still lose the series.
Max Kranick coming in bases loaded. Facing Yordan Alvarez and Christian Walker, arguably the 2 best hitters in that Astros lineup.
But the best left-handed hitter in baseball.
Arguably. Shohei Ohtani.
I always forget about Ohtani.
Juan Soto.
Oh, Soto.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I forgot
Third.
this too. The best left-handed hitter in the American League.
The best
in the American League.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely best hitter in the American League. And to just shove. He shoved against them. There's again, I'm sure you guys
It's also
hate
a balls thing with Max Tranning. The fact that he can come in there against
cutting
a
out
lefty.
again.
Audio's cutting us out?
Let me hear.
Fix it. But the fact that Cranning can come in as a righty who's got sweepers and cutters and sliders, and he's coming at left-handed hitters, a guy like Yordan Alvarez, coming in on his hands, coming straight through the strike zone with that pitch. Balls of steel to come at him like that. Amazing guy out of that jam. Didn't love Jose Budo starting the other inning.
Didn't love it either, but it didn't matter.
Well, he's only 15 pitches, and I think that they want him to get to 20 to 30 pitches every time he goes out. The thing I really didn't like was Canning, 3rd time around the order with Altuve and Alvarez, but also that to me felt like a situation where Mendoza wanted to be if you get through this, now you have supreme all-time confidence.
And we've seen him do this last year too.
Yeah, push guys
Mendoza
early.
pushes the guys early,
mentals.
pushes them mentally. We've heard the Mets as an organization talk about that they want to put these guys in uncomfortable situations very early on so that when these big moments, and granted, it worked last year in the biggest moments.
And it also technically worked in this game because if you could score 2 runs, you go to extra innings. If you get more than 1 hit, literally if you get 1 more hit in this game, it's a good chance you push this game to the end. So we're only focusing on that, putting the microscope on that because the Mets only scored 1 run. If the Mets had 4 runs and Yordan Alvarez hits that double, we're not even talking about this. But you have to kind of microanalyze when you lose a game by 1 run.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it really, you guys know it. You saw the game. It comes down to the offense. We just simply have to hit. Spencer Arrighetti pitched well, but by no means I watch him and go, he was Framber Valdez or anything like that. He's a good pitcher.
But Canning's definitely a good pitcher.
Good pitcher.
You could see the way that
Arrighetti, I said.
That's not Canning. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
But you can see the way that Arrighetti is able to mix those off-speed pitches and breaking pitches against righties and lefties, outside, inside, below the zone. He's got a lot of weapons. He's clearly a pitcher that knows how to pitch. The command isn't great. The fastball isn't great. But you just didn't. When you can't take advantage of the mistakes against a guy like Arrighetti, you can't really take advantage of anything. That kind of sucks.
You know, it's an unfortunate game. Again, thank God this is game 3.
Oh, we have 159 left.
Exhausting series.
High five.
Exhausting series. Tiring.
Yeah.
It felt like playoff baseball.
It's a good team. It did feel like playoff baseball, especially with the low-scoring games, not many extra base hits,
and I think
a lot of tight bullpen moves on both sides.
And I think if you're a Mets fan, loser take alert. You can take solace in the fact that the pitching's looked really good.
Yeah, again, early. Especially also as the rest of the league hits and hits and hits and hits like crazy. This series was like
There's been no home runs.
I mean, there was 2.
Jeremy Pena
and Juan
Soto.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, there's home runs.
The Astros didn't have an extra base hit in this series, so that Jeremy Pena home run, and then the Alvarez double in this game. And again, that's how they scored their 2 runs.
Nick Kowal says he's done with the Batty experiment 3 games in. Are you done?
I'm not done. We should probably talk about is your volume low?
What's up?
The Batty thing, it sucks that it does look shitty again.
Yeah, no, there is a clear mental block that happens with Batty when he gets to the majors.
Excuse my French, but Brett Baty's playing very tight butthole right now.
Oh, major tight butthole.
He's squeezing really tight. He gets into 2 strikes. He gets really scared. He falls behind the count. It looks like he loses his plan. And that's kind of the shame of everything, because we've done this a few times now where he looks good in AAA, and he looks good in spring training, and he gets to the majors and it feels like there's no plan.
The lights feel a little too bright.
But then the solace, you told me this before, last year, that first weekend, Batty was awesome.
He was
that big
true.
home run against the Brewers. Like, he looked like a really good player, and then it went really badly after that. So maybe he just needs this weekend to suck, and then he gets to Miami, maybe he can hit again. I'm not going to quit on the Brett Batty experiment, but it does feel like the early indications that it feels the same as it's felt before, which I hate.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to really have, truthfully, it's hard to have takes 3 games in.
Yeah, there's no real takes.
There's no real takes. It's just, it's a vibe thing. Yeah, it's a description. It's a vibe thing. Tell you what, talk about vibes. Murphy Bar was a great vibe.
Murphy's Bar's a great vibe.
Great vibe.
Murphy's been amazing. We got people around here again. We got our friend Daryl coming up with his original Mets song.
Yeah, we're about to get something cooking.
To end the live stream. We got a question from the chat.
Frustrating that we made decent contact all game, but not the outcomes that we would have wanted from over ponage.
Did we make decent contact?
I think we hit a couple balls hard. I do. Jesus says, how do you think Alvarez would help us here?
Just another guy with upside. Someone else who has a pretty high ceiling that could happen on top.
But in today, I'll say like Terrenz, that throw out, or the strike him out, throw him out was huge.
Yeah, that was the first
massive huge.
And Terrenz had another hit or a walk or something.
He takes good at bats.
Yeah, we didn't really get any good swings off in the last couple innings. We got some good, decent piece on Arrighetti, but not much.
We hit Arrighetti well. That was pretty much, like, hit him harder. The bullpen didn't.
Canning was really good. I think we should all be really encouraged by how Canning looked.
Especially because he was the worst pitcher in baseball last year.
The fact that he was pushing 50% sliders, mixing in his changeups, hiding his fastballs. Woo! Woo! Bar's going crazy.
I think that was for us.
It was for us?
I think so.
Was that for us?
I think so.
But Canning looked good. Sliders, some fastballs, probably a few too many fastballs, still changeups. He threw a couple cutters, a few more would be nice. Not that many sinkers, a few of those would be nice too, but it was definitely a good first start for Griffin Canning.
No, great first start. Again, he was the worst pitcher in baseball, and I think at the absolute, I'm gonna make a bold statement. At the absolute worst, Griffin Canning's around this team all year.
The take I had in the last couple weeks in the podcast, I'm gonna stick with, is that Griffin Canning can be this year's Severino.
Really feels like it.
170 innings with 380 ERA. Like, he's someone that through spring training, you're like, I hope he doesn't like blow up and get cut. But right now, he looks like a true, able-bodied, reliable major league pitcher, which is a huge step.
The biggest thing to me is that, again, that Astros lineup has owned him historically. Yordan Alvarez, 1,700 OPS. Altuve, 800 OPS. Like, these guys have all really played well against Griffin Canning in the past. And
seen him a lot.
There's clearly a new wrinkle to what we see from Griffin Canning. There's clearly more sliders. He's changed the outlook. He's changed the approach. These are all positive signs. Bats got to wake up. But, again, I'm not worried about the bats. I have no doubt that this team is going to hit. How many times have we watched Mets baseball, or especially early in the year, especially in April? We know with Lindor, they don't hit. That's just kind of how it goes early in the year. I hate it, but I wish it wasn't true.
That's usually a thing across baseball, that the pitchers are usually a little bit ahead of the hitters.
Always ahead.
Yeah,
always ahead.
Hitting's all timing. We have no timing yet.
Shout out Sam Garcia, $4.99. Appreciate you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Go Bucks.
You're the man. Offense was feeble, but pleasantly surprised at how good the pitching was. If offense can't wake up against Miami, I'll be slightly concerned. I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. If we go 3 more games without scoring 5 runs,
we're gonna get one Sandy game.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
and otherwise, we're gonna see.
We always hit Sandy.
Who else is pitching? I honestly can't think of the rest of the pitchers.
Connor Gillespie.
Vincent Beloso, Valiente Beloso. Is he gonna be pitching?
There. Max Myers in the rotation as well.
Okay.
They have a real hodgepodge there, but I don't know. I think we should all be really encouraged by what we saw from the bullpen. The fact that Budo and Crandon gave us this tonight.
And the night before.
After all the big guys the night before, and then after was fucking Danny Young, Huascar
That was the C team. That was the C team.
The bullpen hasn't given up a run this series.
No.
Against a very good offense, the Houston Astros. Like the bullpen gave us 3 shots to win 3 games. We won 2 of them, but we had a chance to win every single game because of the bullpen.
I actually like how you said that. The bullpen, the pitching gave us shots to win all 3 games.
Every single game we could have won.
Just did not hit.
Yeah.
If you stay in these games as long as the Mets have, these are going to start to fall away. The offense is too good. The players are too good.
And the other 7 men and closers are not Brian Abreu and Josh Hader.
Correct.
It's probably one of the best 8th, 9th inning duos in all of baseball.
Whether you guys want to believe it or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all we got here.
Should we bring in some people here to give us some takes after the game?
Anybody want to get a couple takes off?
Hop in.
No, this one.
Take that mic.
All right, my name's Will.
Will.
I just want to say this might be a loser take, but just try to enjoy this first part of the season.
It's kind of true,
Last year, we were 0-5. I was at that last loss of that first 5 games. I was at the first win. We went on to do great things. Just enjoy baseball being back for now. If we're in the middle of the season and we're still not doing well, then we can start to panic. But for now, enjoy watching Soto go 1 for 3, 1 for 4.
With
a walk, 2 walks. Just have a good time right now. And see, the offense will even out. And I think it's going to be a great season.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will. I do think that is kind of something that's moving around like the Mets community right now, is the fact that there is a lot more patience, I think, because of how last season went. I think it was a big lesson learning experience for a lot of the fans where season started like shit, team looked like shit for 2 entire full months.
Yeah.
People always talk about the 60-game season. Like the fact that teams in the National League were absent for 60 games.
2019, the Nationals. 2021, the Braves. This season is so long.
I think it was a good lesson for everyone. That's just like it sometimes takes a little while. The way it looks in April is not the way it's going to look in September. I think that's a good thing to know.
Micah says, "Why is Mendoza pitching Budo in those innings? Got out of it, but almost blew up." I think
they trust him a lot.
I think there's a lot of trust. I think there's a pitch count thing. I think they want to get him going because realistically, Jose Budo is not going to throw 14 pitches most of the time. He's going to be a 20, 30 pitch guy.
And I think they do want like the safety valve of Budo, just in case they need him to start games. I think they want to keep him around 30 pitches in case they wind up having to push him.
Yeah,
I think
30 means he can go. 30 means he can go 50 or 60.
Yes, I think they just want to make sure that that's something that's accessible to them if they need it to be. I think that's important.
Gavin says, "At least we have a win, Will."
Is that our boy Gavin?
Yeah, that's our boy Gavin.
Hey, Gavin. Thank you for supporting Gavin.
Villain Too Sweet says, "Should have traded Batty in the offseason." I don't think he had any value, guys.
I don't think so either.
I think we're pulling the Clint Frazier, Miguel Andujar thing.
Anybody else want to talk?
Who wants in?
Anybody want a shot?
Come on in. Get in here. The mic's hot. Wait, we got Mike for you. You're talking to the mic. Let the people know.
I was listening to the pregame, and you guys said come for the postgame, and so I was like, I turned back around 15 minutes away. I came for this one question.
Let's go.
Right here.
Wait, what's your name?
Miguel. Nice to meet you. So pretty much I've been struggling with this question in my head. I'm just like, why are we not asking this exact reason? Why are we not flirting with Acuna at center field? Or at least flirting with Nimmo back in center field? Because I really feel like Epler gave Nimmo that contract because there wasn't a lot of good center fielders.
Yeah.
So I think we gave Nimmo that contract because, he kind of had that good year. His bat is really good. I love Nimmo's bat. But I really think if Nimmo or Acuna are center fielders, it just opens up so much doors for this team. So, I know the answer is Acuna's just not good at center field. And Nimmo, there's some injury problems. But I don't know, Nimmo was once not a good center fielder. He was a corner infielder. And he doesn't look like a center field type of guy, right? So, what are your thoughts? Will we ever flirt back with the idea? Because I just think that's a huge, if we're going to play around with guys playing at different positions, that's a good opportunity to see what Acuna could do in center field.
I mean, listen, I mentioned on the last episode with the Bull. Thank you, Miguel. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out as well, turning the car around. That's awesome. Hell yeah, Murphy's Bar. But I really do think that at some point the Mets will. I think they will take a chance on Acuna in center field. I think it's hard when you're a team that's trying to win right now, and it's a position that he's trying to learn. I think that's the difficult part. Right now they don't have to, and I think that's another reason as well. If you force that Acuna needs to be in, like, let's say McNeil comes back and lights the world up like he was in the second half. He was phenomenal.
Yeah,
900 OPS. If Neil comes back like that at second base, all of a sudden you're going to be like, we don't have anywhere to put Acuna. Where can we find a spot for him? And as much as we love Tyrone Taylor and Jose Siri's a new addition, but like we like him, he's a fun player.
Yeah.
Those guys' roster spots are not guaranteed by any
definitely
means.
not
And
even close.
I think by June or July,
Siri's more than Taylor.
yes. And I think by June or July, there is a chance that one of those two guys are not on the roster right now, and maybe Acuna could be that guy, along with Brandon Nimmo, being that backup center fielder.
Yeah.
Not being the everyday guy, but could play there. Because Acuna's clearly got it defensively in terms of athleticism.
And especially in the infield. Like, I think the hard thing for them is the fact that they believe that Acuna is a good infield defender. I know he made the error on opening day, but I think they're into Acuna as infield defender. I think they've still been using him as shortstop because in the entire organization right now, he's the only guy that can back up Lindor. It's on the 40-man roster, truthfully. So if some shit goes wrong with Lindor like it did last year, like they wanted to make sure he can still do that. Him playing center field doesn't make it less likely for him to do that, but I think that they're more worried about that because they haven't played him in that center field in the minors very much either. Like, that's the thing. If we saw him playing a ton of center field in the minor leagues or AAA, then I'd be like, yeah, they're probably going to work him out there. But I think that the difference of how comfortable they are defensively with Siri and Taylor, because Siri's still, again, is one of the best defensive center fielders in the league.
He bobbled it today, but that's
Taylor's,
just whatever.
And Taylor's good enough. He did bobble that ball today. I kind of let that run in. But, like, I think I would believe they're more comfortable with it if they start doing it more.
Yes.
The fact that they're not doing it, and we're kind of seeing a little bit, we're seeing it with Altuve, we're seeing it with Jet. There's not a lot of center fielders that small in baseball. Like, Cedric Mullins is like, what, 5'9"?
5'9".
Beltran was 5'10".
Nope, 6'1".
6'1"?
You keep saying this.
I really thought he was
You
smaller.
keep bringing up the Beltran small thing. I don't know where you're getting that from. Drew Gilbert's small.
He's not playing center field anymore.
Morbido's small.
Morbido is small, so maybe he can do it too.
Harrison Bader's small.
Not
Maybe
that
center
small.
field is
5'9",
5'9", yeah.
5'9", but
Acuna's like
not
5'7".
5'9".
Yeah, he's like 5'7", yeah.
I think
5'7".
There's probably like a slight archetype thing that's stopping him doing that. Like, I know they believe that athletically he could probably do it, but if you got a shorter leg and a shorter arm, you're getting less balls. Bottom line at the end of the day. Like, we're like Nimmo, they did mention the fact that I think they would be moderately comfortable with that, but every time it comes to, like, push comes to shove, it seems like they're not comfortable with
And
it.
truthfully, like, we probably just want Nimmo in left. In a perfect world, we want him in left because of the foot, because of the hip, because of the neck. Like, he gets nicked and bruised so much. I would love to have him healthy as opposed to worrying about, like, our 9-hitter in a perfect world, right?
Oh, but Miguel, you are right in the fact
You
that
are right, though, yeah.
if you look at this lineup, you look at the way it's going to line up every day, if you see there's one spot to obviously improve in a meaningful way, this center field.
I also think right now, too, Acuna is the only other infielder on the – like, when Acuna's not in, he's the only infielder.
Yeah.
When Brett Beatty's not in, he's the only other infielder.
Yeah.
So I think until McNeil comes back, there's no shot. When McNeil comes back, I think that's something that could be – the door could be open for that for sure.
Yes, I agree. All right. Anybody else got a question? You got one, Rory? Do a promo, Rory.
Rory, come in.
Come here. We got Rory here. Rory of Murphy's Bar.
Rory, you want the camera on you?
Does Rory want the camera on me? Oh my
There
God,
he is.
Wait a second, that's what I look like?
So handsome.
Guys, first of all, just thank you to these two gentlemen here. I'm very, very happy that we crossed paths in the playoffs last year. As someone who jumped on baseball pretty new a couple of years ago.
If the accent isn't a giveaway.
Yeah, if that's like a giveaway, you definitely know. I'm more of a rugby and a soccer guy. But I will say, between the playoffs and the moments that we all shared together last season, and then just doing this live together and having all of you guys here and seeing the interest is something that coming from Europe, seeing how big fans watch soccer and rugby and everything, and I'm a very proud. I'd like to call myself an Astorian now. 10 years living here, and I'm just very happy because we opened a couple of years ago. We show a lot of stuff from UFC to WWE to football. We're a big Bills spot. I'm very proud to call myself a Mets fan. I'm very happy that all of you guys came out tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we can do something in the future.
Oh, yeah.
And let's go, Mets. Let's go. LFGM, let's go.
LFGM.
Rory's the best. Big thanks to Rory for opening up this space for us, for opening up this community for us to take advantage of and be able to meet all you guys, hang out together. It's really great.
Steph
really,
Walker
really
asked, "What's Rory's rugby team?" We missed him.
I don't know. We'll get it later. We'll throw it on Twitter or something. Next chat. Darryl, ready for the song?
Give us a song.
We
All
have
right.
an original Mets song coming from it's Darryl, right? From
Daryl, you want to be on camera?
Gerald.
Do you want to be on camera while you're performing? Okay.
You don't mind?
Put the
we got
camera on
original
you.
Mets song from boy. Gerald.
Original Mets song by Gerald C. Brooks, and I'm glad these guys are here at Murphy's Bar in Astoria, where I grew up. Long Island City, Ravenswood, Queensbridge, shout out.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Willie Mays once played here too. Welcome to the New York Mets. Crane Pool also played with Cool. Let's go, New York Mets. Sabota Strawberry, Good Hernandez, Leiter, Darlin, Kuzman, and Caesar. McGraw, the believer reliever. Santana, K-Rod, A.G. Cleon, McClendon, Mookie, and so on. Place all bets. Let's go, New York Mets.
Hey!
Home run, Kingman, Staub, Carter, Grody, Piazza, Beltran, Began, and Wright. Now the championship is in our sight. I like Harris, Bay, and Ike. Totally hits baseballs in the hole.
Totally.
How many bases have Reyes stole? Well, baseball never gets old, and no one forgets when you're on the New York Mets. Place all bets. Let's go, Mets. Yeah!
Daryl!
Championship 2025, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Mets.
That was awesome.
Queens represented. Hell
That was
yeah.
amazing.
That's for Queensbridge.
That's why we do these live podcasts.
Thank you, Daryl.
Daryl, you're the man, Daryl.
That's the messed up difference. You get stuff like that.
You got people. They're loving it, Daryl. They're loving it.
Loving it, Gerald.
W
Gerald.
song.
Gerald.
This is amazing.
Original Mets doo-wop classic. Straight out of Queensbridge.
Damn, he's got it like that. Great song.
Man.
Love that.
Best artist ever come out of the Queensbridge. It
Yeah.
was Nas, it was Mobb Deep, and then it was Gerald.
Daryl's
Gerald.
a quick three.
That was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Bang.
we have to give it to Mob or Nas and
and
Mobb
Mobb
Deep.
Deep. They're 1 and 2.
They're
Easy.
1 and 2.
They're 1 and 2. But
Yeah.
3, Gerald. Easy peasy.
Easy.
Anybody else want some?
Who else wants in?
Who wants? Ben?
Come on in, Drewski.
Drewski, baby.
Oh, hey, get me on camera too. Hey, everybody.
Drewski.
So clearly this team is not 100% healthy. Who makes the difference if we were 100% healthy as a team? Who is the X factor in if we win any of those games at all?
I don't know about these games, but the X factor is still definitely Minaya. It's just another starter that can
Ooh,
kind of mix
really?
in
You
and
think
figure
Minaya?
it together. Yeah, because I mean, again, I want Alvarez to be the X factor, but he still hasn't.
I think it's McNeil. I really do.
You really think it's McNeil?
He makes this lineup like McNeil hitting 8th, because that's or 7th, right?
Yeah,
7th or 8th.
7th or 8th. 7th.
That makes this lineup ridiculous, like annoying. Because McNeil, while Mets fans have their takes on him about what he is, where he's going to be, how he's going to be in the
I
future.
bought the over here. I think he left, but he had his McNeil takes from before.
Yeah, he wants him off the team. He's still a very good player.
Yeah.
He's still, if he's
And he's
hitting,
a player's under contract for 3 more years.
if he's hitting 7th or 8th,
Good 7
he's
hitter.
one of the better 7-8 hitters in
It's a
baseball.
good, versatile 7 hitter that
Yeah.
can play good infield defense.
And McNeil, for the same reasons that Mets fans hate him, he's fucking annoying.
yeah.
He's an annoying player on both
He's a
sides.
pest.
He's a pest. So I really think, listen, McNeil, I don't think wins us these games. I'm not going to make that comment. But
Well, Alabama's coming back.
Alabama's coming back. It's a 9-point game. It's been 9 points. But I think that McNeil does help this team a lot, especially when you do see Batty and Acuna just have not hit, really.
Yeah.
At
No,
this
they
point.
haven't really at all.
Yeah.
No, though.
And they
Acuna got that nice stolen base.
and they have been facing very, very solid, solidified major league pitchers. These are
Yes.
not questionable 4A guys.
No, these are real
Batty
guys.
and Acuna might smack the Marlins this week. I
Yeah.
have no doubt in that
Triple A
whatsoever.
pitchers.
Might smack them. But it's can they hit the Frambers? Can they hit the Hunter Browns? Can they hit the Arrighettis?
And again, I think those are also hilariously 3 very
Different
obvious
tiers.
tiers of pitchers. Like
Yes.
Framber's a top 15 guy. I think Hunter Brown at this point is a top 30 guy.
Yeah.
And I think Arrighetti is a top 50 guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's bang, bang, bang. Those are a clear 1, 2, and 3 for a playoff rotation.
Yes.
And that's kind of what I mean, Acuna did prove in a very short sample, double entendre, that he could do that last year. But Batty still hasn't. Batty has still not had that
Hasn't done it.
consistent run against major league pitchers. Even as far as a 2-week run like Acuna had last year. He still's never done that.
No, never done that.
We got more? You want to come on? Here you go, baby.
What's up, fellas?
He's back.
It's Walter Matuza, the blind beard over here.
We see you on there.
All right, cool. Oh, sorry.
Can't say.
Yeah, I'm Walter Matthews. I'm the Blind Beard. Just been enjoying my evening with you guys. Traveled all the way out here from Staten Island to hang out with you boys.
Yeah, when he told me Staten Island, I almost
mean,
fell out of my chair.
I mean, I don't have my beer right now, so cheers, boys. But Murphy's is like one of the coolest places. Y'all got to come out here. It's like one of my cool new hangouts.
Oh, yeah.
Travel out here anytime for 2 hours. I get out here now. I got to travel 2 hours back. A little
It's a
tipsy,
warrior.
you know. Blind and drunk, kind of, you know. It's kind of like a double negative, right?
You got a question?
What?
You got a question?
A question?
Yeah, you got a question? Something good?
No, he's just vibing. He's just
Oh,
vibing.
questions. Yeah, just coming over here to riff with you boys.
He's just hanging out.
Shit.
He's
you
our
know,
guy
that's
now.
How it goes. Oh yeah, distracting me. Yeah. No, but like, if you guys really want to question, I mean,
Give us an opinion. How you feeling? How you feeling about the game? How you feel about the team?
I'm thankful I couldn't see the game. You know. Mets didn't win, so I couldn't see it. So fuck.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
How'd it sound?
Yeah. Just one hit, right? I mean, what? At least the $805 million man just got it, you know?
He's doing his thing. He's got like 1,300 OPS through 3 games. So
As long as he gets his hits.
gets his hits, gets on
That's
base.
all that counts, right?
Of course.
That's how Wardy would say it. I know you guys are big fans of Wardy.
We love
too,
Wardy.
right?
Where's Wardy? Where is our boy? Yeah, he's definitely live. Yeah.
One of my favorites. I was bowling with him, you know. All right, I'll see you guys later, all right? Thanks.
See you, man.
I don't want to. All right, we'll hang out later.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Appreciate you.
Come out and look me up, guys.
We got you.
The people loved him.
It was. It was just like.
Jesus says, bro is blasted. Get home
bro.
safe.
Bro, he's chilling. Taking the ferry back?
Ferry, yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Bro doesn't know what planet he's on.
I
There's
was
no
on-
way.
I was on the ferry on Sunday. It was rough. Ferry's a rough time. Saw my cousin's new baby.
I'd walk to Staten Island before I get taken.
No, the ferry's a good ride, but it's just you get there, you have to be very aware of what you're about to see. First of all, it's free, which is sick.
Is it
both,
really?
Both my Staten
Ferries
Island
are free? Or
The
only
Staten Island ferry is
Well,
free.
because they got to make sure that you...
Yeah, they gotta keep the Staten Island
Yeah,
people
yeah.
happy. Both my Staten Island cousins have had babies in the last 3 weeks. It's insane. I gotta go back to Staten Island in 2 weeks to see the new baby in 2 weeks.
Gotta say, appreciate everybody out here. We got 120 people after a Mets loss.
Yeah, thank you guys in the chat. Thank all you guys out here too. Ben, you wanna come on?
Appreciate you guys.
Ben got some?
Got another one from Ben.
Here you go, Ben.
What do you got for us, Ben?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
I don't know. I just have to say that I'm like the normal amount of upset when the Mets lose.
That's
I'm
fair.
not like panicking. It sucks, but I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's the take that we're gonna all have is that it's just
I mean, they play good baseball against a good team. That's fair.
this is a good team. I think the
That's
Astros
normal.
might be better than maybe we expected, especially on the pitching side.
Yeah, I mean,
Pitching side was always gonna be
pitching
good.
side was always
They
good. but
can't
it's a
hit
bomb in the order
still.
there, yeah. I got my buddy on. I shouted him out last year on a
Yes.
Sunday podcast. I ran into him at Tiki Disco in Bushwick. Shout out Ellie Escobar in the Tiki Disco. But he's coming
Ellie
out for a question
Escobar?
right now. Yeah, it's big time Brooklyn DJ.
Get him on here.
What's up, boys? First time, long time.
Legend.
How's it going?
Well done. Good call out. Good call out.
Chilling, man. Trying to drink this loss away. It's a little annoying.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I mean, everybody said the pitching was kind of shaky to go in, so you think that's going to be like what you're worried about? It's the hitting, man. They got to hit.
Yeah.
And they will. Like, I mean, there's no doubt they're going to hit. It's just kind of, I mean, the Yankees are using the juice bats.
That's what it is. Yeah. No, you're right.
They're scoring 20 runs, and then
Juice bats shoots balls.
we're struggling to get hits after the first inning, so it's a little bit of aggravation over there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do feel good about this team. The pitching definitely looks good. I mean, the bullpen looks low-key kind of nasty.
Phenomenal.
I mean, Kranick looked good today. Came in with bases loaded.
Yeah, attacking Yordan Alvarez like that was crazy.
I mean, even Budo looked good. Minter looked good yesterday. I mean, I think it's like a typical Mets thing where like they kind of start off slow and then they build their way in, which is as a Mets fan is aggravating. But like you want them to be hot like all the way through.
Of course.
And you know these losses are gonna aggravate you at the end of the season when
Yes.
it's like one loss is gonna affect you in the wild card or in the division, especially with Philly and the Braves, man. I mean the Braves
Yeah.
stink, bud.
That's right. Yes.
Braves are good.
Yeah.
Braves are fucking good.
We got Steph in the chat saying Globa Chaos.
Yeah.
Globa Chaos has been cooking.
Glava Chaos is incredible. It's not even that you feel like the Glava Chaos anymore because they're all good.
They're just good. They're just good pitchers.
What's your name, bro?
Manny.
Manny?
Yeah.
Manny. Appreciate it, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I meant to meet you too. I met you guys before, but yeah, I love the podcast, man. You guys are awesome.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Best Mets podcast. I fucking listen every episode.
If you guys didn't hear that, Best Mets podcast. That's what
Did
he
you
told
know
us.
us before I met you at Tiki Disco?
So I literally after I met you at Tiki, bro, this is a trade deadline last year, and I didn't really listen to Met podcasts like that. I would watch like the Mets channel a little bit here and there, but I had to get like the Mets fixing.
Yes.
And like mind you, so like my best friend, he worked at John Boy at the time.
Gotcha.
So I was listening to like Jolly here and there, but I was just going through like random podcasts, and I seen you guys literally listen to the episode. It's like fucking 30 minutes in. It's like, yeah, I'm at Tiki Disco, and I met the big guy in an Alonso jersey. I was like, oh shit, I'm probably that big guy in the Alonso jersey.
And you commented, you were like, I was the big guy in the Alonso jersey, yeah.
This is like literally what I love. I fucking, from day 1 to day 162, I just.
It's a grind, man. It's a grind.
Like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm watching the Mets on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
Or on TV. Like the team means a lot, man.
Welcome.
And you want to see them do good, but. It's like a bad girl, you know. They make you feel good or they make you feel like shit.
One of us. One of us. I mean, West Mets fan.
Thank you, man. Good shit, man.
Thanks for coming out, man.
See you more
Appreciate
shows. I'll see you more shows. I'll see you more shows this summer.
Yeah,
I'll be
no
around.
doubt.
Yeah, hit me on Instagram. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Matthew Katz says legend.
That was incredible. Dude, I remember that day vividly. Because I was rushing back to do the podcast because I was making Matt editing for us, my cousin. And then I had to be home by 10, but the show was going to 11. I was like, damn, I got to leave early.
Trade deadline day, you said?
It was the week. It was 2 days before the trade deadline. 3 days before. Because trade deadline was Wednesday. And I ride my bike to those shows. Because I'm not getting fucked up because I'm doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And then it's like a 10-minute bike ride because they're all in Bushwick. So like I met Manny.
Professional podcasters.
What?
Professional podcasters.
No, it was so funny meeting him the next day, seeing that YouTube comment.
We'd never drink and be on the podcast.
Definitely would never drink and do a podcast. But it was very cool to meet him. He found the podcast that day. See that. That shit was great. But again, I think that any more questions in the chat?
I think that's it.
Okay?
I think that's it. Thanks. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Quick 20 minutes.
Thank you guys all so much. Appreciate you all being here with us. Appreciate you guys all being here with us.
Shout out everybody at
Hell
Murphy's
yeah.
Bar.
Thank you.
Shout out Will. Shout out Ben. Shout out Brandon. Shout out, what was your name again? Mikey.
Mikey. Shout out Rich. Shout out Will.
Shout out everybody that came
Yeah,
through.
shout out
Really
everybody
do
around.
appreciate it.
Andrew McReynolds.
Andrew McReynolds.
Legend.
Kid's a legend.
The beast.
Dude pulled up, didn't think he was of age.
I think he was 16 in the bar.
Pounded a beer.
Yeah, just crushing it. He
Absolute
just
legend.
slugged it.
And shout out Rory. Shout out
Shout out
Rory at
Rory's
Murphy's
the best.
Bar.
Thank you, Rory, for making this all happen.
Yeah. Guys, Murphy's Bar in Astoria, again, if you are a Mets fan, this is the best. It is very easy to get to.
And it's very Mets.
I've had to coax people to come here before, and I'll do it again. It's a great place to come. Murphy's Bar, Astoria. Appreciate everybody coming
also
out.
like 10 minutes from City Field if you want to Uber here after the game. They always have good post
Yeah, because there's nothing to do after the game.
No.
This is the place.
It's a good 10-minute
You
Uber.
hop on the end, you can get right back to Penn Station quickly. 20 minutes. But yeah, subscribe to the Messed Up Podcast channel. We're going to have our regular episode out on Monday morning.
Yep, as usual.
If you guys are members, you will get that Sunday night, maybe even Sunday afternoon.
Possibly.
Whenever the video is done, you guys will be able to see that if you are members of the YouTube channel, $2.99. Appreciate everyone who's done it. Not necessary, but appreciated.
You're getting the same content if you're not. Don't worry about that.
Follow us on our social media, Mets'd Up on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And we will catch you guys all on Monday.
Yeah. All right, peace.
Let's go Mets.
Peace out, guys. Let's go Mets.